The abandoned asylum stood desolate on a hill, its imposing facade exuding a haunting aura. Once a place of healing, it had become a relic of despair, harboring a dark and tragic past. Echoes of tortured souls seemed to reverberate through its decaying walls, an eerie reminder of the pain and suffering that had unfolded within. Whispers of madness and unexplained deaths circulated among the locals, fueling the asylum's chilling reputation. Rumors of restless spirits and malevolent entities held sway over the imaginations of those brave enough to acknowledge its existence. Over time, the asylum had become a cautionary tale, a forbidden place shrouded in mystery and fear. Its very presence cast a long shadow over the town, a constant reminder of the horrors it once housed. Now, as the sun set on a moonlit night, the stage was set for a spine-chilling exploration into the depths of the abandoned asylum, where secrets awaited, and a night of terror was about to unfold. Whispers in the town, tales of dread, of an asylum where spirits tread. The protagonist, curious and bold, unearths the stories that unfold. Gathered round in hushed tones, whispers echoed through cobblestone, of restless souls and eerie sights, haunted by asylum's ghostly plight. Voices warned, stay far away, for darkness thrives where spirits sway. Yet the protagonist's heart beats fast, drawn to the rumors from the past. Legends spun of apparitions there, lost souls trapped in eternal despair. Footsteps echoed in the dead of night, leaving the protagonist filled with fright, driven by a relentless quest to put the rumors to the test. The protagonist, undeterred by fear, ventured toward the asylum, ever near. With each step closer to the forsaken place, the protagonist's pulse quickened its pace, eager to face the haunted lore and unlock the asylum's ghostly door. Bathed in moonlight's eerie glow, the protagonist's footsteps slowed as the entrance loomed, dark and wide, a portal to the other side. With trembling hands and heart astir, the protagonist ventured into the blur, in search of truth, a glimpse of fright. A night of terror awaited this very night. In the cloak of night, curiosity ignited. The protagonist's resolve, daringly incited. Whispers beckoned, a mysterious call, leading them to the asylum's chilling sprawl. Moonlight danced on the path ahead, as footsteps tread where darkness spread. Heartbeats quickened, pulses thrummed. Into the abyss, the protagonist succumbed. Shadows played tricks, whispered their lies. Yet curiosity burned, fierce in their eyes. Through cracked windows, moonbeams crept, guiding the protagonist as secrets were kept. Hesitation wavered, but courage held strong. Into the asylum, they ventured along. Eerie silence engulfed the forsaken space, a testament to the horror they would face. Every creak of the floor, every whisper of breeze, heightened the tension, brought them to their knees. Yet onward they pressed, seeking the unknown. The protagonist's curiosity brightly shone. In the asylum's depths, darkness embraced, but the protagonist's spirit could not be erased. Driven by a thirst to uncover the truth, they delved deeper, unwavering in their pursuit. Curiosity intertwined with fear's icy touch. As they journeyed through corridors, chillingly clutch. In the asylum's heart, secrets lay concealed, and the protagonist's resolve would not be repealed. In the depths of the night, their fate intertwining, curiosity reigned, its allure unwavering. Through the asylum's depths, they would roam, seeking answers in this spectral abode. Through decaying halls, the protagonist tread, exploring the asylum with mounting dread. Eerie sights emerged from the gloom, whispering secrets in the desolate room. Shadows danced with a sinister glee, as the protagonist ventured deeper to see. Phantoms materialized, ethereal and cold. Their haunting presence could not be controlled. Footsteps echoed, a ghostly refrain, as the protagonist tried to remain sane. Whispers lingered, unsettling and low. The asylum's secrets began to show. Tattered wallpaper, peeling with age, revealed glimpses of a forgotten stage. Flickering lights cast eerie glows, unveiling the asylum's forgotten woes. A chilling breeze whispered through cracked doors, as the protagonist navigated the creaking floors. The air was thick with a spectral haze, as the protagonist continued their cautious ways. In every corner, echoes of the past manifested in eerie sights that would last. Ghosts of the forgotten, trapped in despair. Their presence permeated the stagnant air. With every step, the tension grew, as the protagonist encountered the spirits anew. Eyes glowed in the darkness, ethereal and bright, illuminating the asylum's haunted plight. The protagonist pressed on, undeterred. Through the decaying halls, their fate blurred, encountering sights both chilling and profound. The asylum's echoes hauntingly resound. In the depths of decay, they faced their fears, confronting the asylum's spectral frontiers. But the true horrors were yet to be found, as the protagonist's journey further unwound. Mysterious whispers floated on the air, in the asylum's depths, evoking despair. Echoes of secrets, chillingly near, conjured an atmosphere infused with fear. Soft murmurs, elusive and unclear, wrapped the protagonist in a shroud of eerie cheer. Whispers caressed like a ghostly touch, conveying tales of anguish that meant so much. Distant screams pierced through the night, sending shivers down the protagonist's spine so tight. Each cry reverberated, hauntingly loud, painting a portrait of torment, profound. Whispers of lost souls seeking release. Their ethereal voices begged for peace. Screams echoed, their pain etched deep, infusing the asylum with a chilling creep. Fear loomed large in the protagonist's heart, as whispers and screams played their haunting part. They created a symphony of spectral dread. In this asylum where fear thrived and spread, the atmosphere thickened with each passing hour, as whispers and screams grew in power. They whispered secrets that no one should know, and screams echoed the asylum's deepest woe. In this spectral symphony, fear took its toll, as the protagonist navigated the asylum's soul. Haunted by whispers and screams, they tread in a nightmarish realm filled with dread. The enigmatic whispers and distant screams became the asylum's haunting themes. With every breath, fear intertwined in the protagonist's journey, vividly defined. Tension soared as the supernatural arose. Encounters with phenomena, fearsome and close. Anxiety gripped, a relentless grip, as the protagonist faced the paranormal's trip. Eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. Spectral figures emerged from the night. Apparitions danced with spectral grace, their presence intensifying the protagonist's chase. Objects levitated, defying the laws, as the supernatural unleashed its claws. Whispers grew louder, more piercing still, as the tension mounted, an electric thrill. Unseen forces tugged at the protagonist's core, testing their courage, demanding more. Shadows whispered secrets in the protagonist's ear, filling their heart with trepidation and fear. Doors slammed shut, trapping them within. A maddening labyrinth, a sinister spin. Whispers echoed, chilling and near. Spirits manipulating the atmosphere. Ethereal touches, a brush on the skin. Spirits playing games, toying with sin. Each encounter heightened the protagonist's plight, as supernatural phenomena continued to ignite. Anxiety grew, like a festering storm, as the protagonist navigated the paranormal swarm. Every step forward, uncertainty grew, as the supernatural world came into view. In this realm of heightened tension and unease, the protagonist battled with supernatural degrees. Fear and anticipation danced hand in hand, as encounters with the unknown took their stand. Tension and anxiety, a symphony of dread, as the supernatural phenomena spread. Each encounter a test, a battle of will, as the protagonist pressed on, determined still. In a labyrinth of darkness, the protagonist strayed, stumbling upon a hidden room, a chilling escapade. The door creaked open, revealing a sinister sight. Disturbing artifacts, shrouded in the room's dim light. The air grew heavy, with an unsettling vibe, as the protagonist beheld objects that made them thrive. Cursed relics adorned the room, twisted and macabre, whispering secrets of darkness, each one a somber saber. An antique mirror reflected a haunting visage, revealing shadows of the asylum's ghastly heritage. A collection of worn photographs, faces long forgotten, eyes pleading for mercy, their stories eternally rotten. A blood-stained journal, its pages filled with despair. Words penned by tortured souls, longing for solace and care. In a corner, a ragged doll with malevolence entwined, its button eyes gleaming with a sinister mind. The room's atmosphere grew more oppressive by the hour, as the protagonist unearthed each cursed power. Disturbing artifacts whispered secrets of doom, unveiling the asylum's twisted, melancholic gloom. Heart-pounding, the protagonist felt the weight of the hidden room's presence, a darkened fate. The disturbing artifacts etched deep in their mind, a testament to the horrors they were destined to find. With trembling hands, they left the room behind, haunted by the artifacts, a memory unkind. For in that hidden chamber, a glimpse of the asylum's core, lay secrets and darkness that would forever endure. Unexplained events, a mysterious dance, intensify in the asylum, a perilous chance. Shadowy figures, fleeting and sly, appear and disappear, catching the protagonist's eye. A flicker of movement, a glimpse in the night. Silhouettes shifting, vanishing from sight. Whispers surround them, like a spectral choir, as shadowy figures stoke the protagonist's fire. They dart through the corridors, elusive and sly, leaving traces of dread as they pass by. Ethereal presence, a haunting embrace, leaving the protagonist in a state of chase. The air grows colder as shadows elongate, intensifying the mystery, sealing their fate. Figures manifest in a flicker of time, adding to the tension, weaving a web of crime. In the depths of darkness, they dance and sway, mischievous shadows leading the way. Their eerie forms, like phantoms on the prowl, heightening the tension with every ghostly scowl. Unexplained events spiral, a maddening whirl, as the shadowy figures continue to unfurl, vanishing and reappearing, their game of disguise, leaving the protagonist in a state of surprise. Each encounter, a haunting reminder of the asylum's secrets, bound by spectral binder. The intensity rises, anxiety ensues, as the shadowy figures toy, their intentions abstruse. In this enigmatic dance, fear takes hold, as unexplained events continue to unfold. The shadowy figures persist, weaving their tale, leaving the protagonist in a ghostly trail. In the asylum's depths, a chilling realization grew. The protagonist's senses awakened, their instincts knew. Whispered voices, unseen eyes, a lurking force, a malevolent presence, setting a sinister course. A shiver down the spine, a prickling of the skin, as the protagonist realized they were not alone within. Invisible hands, gripping their soul with might. The presence felt, a malicious presence taking flight. Eyes darting in the darkness, searching for a sign. The malevolent force, intertwining with their mind. A chilling breath upon their neck, a spectral touch. A sense of impending doom, an atmosphere so clutch. Every shadow seemed alive, with a sinister glee, as the malevolent presence reveled in its spree. The protagonist's heart raced, anxiety held sway. Aware of the darkness, their spirit began to fray. Whispers grew louder, as the malevolence drew near. A chilling symphony of fear, the protagonist could hear. Paranoia heightened, senses on high alert, as the malevolent presence continued to exert. In every corner, in every vacant room, the presence loomed, casting an aura of gloom. The protagonist's soul, entangled in its grasp, facing the malevolent force, an ominous clasp. With each passing moment, the presence grew strong, a reminder that they were not where they belonged. The protagonist stood, their will undeterred, facing the malevolent presence, their spirit spurred. In the asylum's depths, they fought for their soul, a battle against darkness to reclaim control. Aware that they were not alone, yet resolute, confronting the malevolence, their destiny absolute. Lost in the labyrinthine corridors, the protagonist roamed, a maze of darkness where no light had shone. Twisted hallways, an endless array, leading them astray, further into disarray. Every turn, every passage, a confusing blend, a labyrinth of nightmares that seemed to never end. Whispers echoed, misleading and sly, guiding the protagonist, then bidding goodbye. Shadows danced, flickering on the walls, as the protagonist wandered through dimly lit halls. Eerie silence engulfed, a deafening sound. Lost in the asylum's depths, nowhere to be found. The walls seemed to shift, ever-changing and vast, creating a maze, a torment that would last. Time became distorted, minutes turned to hours, as the protagonist navigated the asylum's devour. Each corridor mirrored the next, a haunting repeat. Confusion and fear, the protagonist's heartbeat. No escape in sight, no guiding thread. Lost in the asylum's web, their sanity thread. Panic gripped tight, anxiety's hold, as the labyrinth's secrets continued to unfold. Desperate for an exit, for a glimmer of light, the protagonist battled the never-ending night. In the abyss of confusion, hope flickered low, but the protagonist pressed on, determination aglow. Through twists and turns, they persevered, a beacon of resilience in the darkness seared. Lost in the labyrinthine corridors, their resolve held, to escape the asylum's grip, their fate compelled. In the depths of despair, they sought a way out, trapped in the asylum's clutches, filled with doubt. Supernatural activity escalated, a relentless surge, making escape from the asylum an arduous dirge. Whispers grew louder, like a haunting refrain, binding the protagonist with an invisible chain. Shadows morphed into menacing forms, as the supernatural storm gathered in swarms. Objects levitated, flung with furious might, blocking escape routes, sealing the plight. Malevolent presence grew bolder, more overt, a specter of darkness, an ethereal pervert. Unseen forces tugged, pulling the protagonist back, determined to keep them within the asylum's black. Phantoms materialized, their figures grotesque, blocking every exit, an infernal hex. Hallways stretched endlessly, a twisted distortion, creating a labyrinth of paranormal contortion. Desperation mounted, as escape seemed remote, the supernatural web tightening, strangling hope. Every step forward met with resistance and dread, the asylum's grip tightening, filling the protagonist with dread. Whispers turned into screams, piercing and shrill, echoing through the asylum, a cacophony of ill will. Visions of torment, ghostly apparitions abound, as the supernatural activity continued to compound. The protagonist fought against the escalating tide, but the supernatural forces were too strong to override. Trapped in a web of spectral despair, escape from the asylum seemed beyond repair. In this realm of heightened malevolence and strife, the protagonist's chances dwindled, fading from life. The supernatural activity reached its zenith, leaving the protagonist at the mercy of this spectral demon. As the night wore on, hope dwindled away, engulfed in a darkness that held them at bay. The escalating supernatural activity sealed their fate, condemning them to forever dwell in the asylum's dreadful state. Desperate attempts to find an escape route, in vain, lead the protagonist to dead ends in terror's reign. Every corridor turned, every door opened wide, revealed more dead ends, a haunting deride. Terrifying apparitions materialized with glee, their ghastly visages causing the protagonist to plea. Eyes glowing with malevolence, whispers of dread, confronting the protagonist, filling them with dread. Phantoms lunged from the darkness, a spectral assault, sowing fear and panic, an agonizing tumult. Each encounter a chilling reminder of their plight. As the protagonist fought through the endless night, the walls closed in, narrowing the way, trapping the protagonist, leading astray. In every corner, horrors lurked and loomed, testing the protagonist, a soul consumed. Desperation grew, a relentless flame, as the search for an exit became a losing game. Encounters with terror became a twisted routine, as the protagonist faced their darkest unseen. Attempts to find a way out met with despair, as dead ends and apparitions filled the air. Their heart pounded, pulse of terror and fright, haunted by the asylum's unrelenting might. With each terrifying apparition that crossed their path, the protagonist's spirit faced an agonizing aftermath. Frustration and fear intertwined their essence, as they confronted the asylum's spectral presence. In this labyrinth of dread, hope began to wane, as the protagonist faced dead ends and horrors insane. Their desperate attempts to escape, a futile chore, trapped in the asylum's clutches forevermore. In the depths of the asylum, a secret unfurled. The protagonist uncovered a truth that made their world whirl. A malevolent entity, ancient and vile, lurked within the asylum, its presence hostile. Through hidden passages and forgotten lore, the protagonist delved deeper, seeking the core. Whispers guided their steps, whispers that knew, revealing the secret, a revelation so true. The entity, a darkness of primordial might, feeding on fear, a source of eternal blight. It thrived on anguish, on souls torn asunder, a malevolent force that caused the asylum to sunder. The walls echoed its laughter, a sinister sound, as the protagonist uncovered the truth unbound. A pact made in darkness, a binding so strong. The entity's reign, an asylum cursed for so long. Its influence seeped into every crack and crevice, corrupting the souls within with malevolence. A vortex of shadows, consuming all in its wake. The asylum a vessel, a prison it would never forsake. With the truth revealed, the protagonist's resolve grew. To confront the entity, to break its hold, they knew. Armed with bravery and a flicker of light, they faced the malevolent entity, ready to fight. In a climactic battle, the protagonist stood tall. Against the entity's power, they refused to fall. With courage as their armor, they faced the entity's ire, determined to extinguish its malevolent fire. In the asylum's heart, the final confrontation unfurled. As the protagonist fought against a force from the underworld, they banished the entity, breaking its malevolent tie, freeing the asylum from its grip, bidding darkness goodbye. The truth revealed, the secret uncovered and laid bare. The asylum's darkest secret, a tale of despair. The protagonist emerged victorious, their spirit unbowed. Having faced the malevolent entity, they were forever endowed. In the asylum's depths, a climactic fight. The protagonist faced the evil force with all their might. A battle of light against consuming dark. A clash of wills, an epic, fearsome embark. The malevolent force, relentless and strong, unleashed its fury, its malevolence prolonged. With each strike and counter, the air ablaze. The protagonist stood firm, their spirit ablaze. Eyes locked in a fierce, unwavering stare. As the battle raged on, a clash of despair. Light and shadows intertwined, a dance of fate. As the protagonist fought to seal the evil entity's gate, the force of darkness unleashed its wrath. But the protagonist fought against its deadly path. With every blow, determination surged, a beacon of hope against the evil that surged. Thunder roared, and lightning crackled with might. As the climax approached, an intense, gripping fight, the protagonist tapped into inner strength untold. To vanquish the evil, their spirit bold. In a final surge, the protagonist prevailed. The evil force weakened, its presence assailed. With one decisive strike, light pierced the gloom. The malevolent force met its ultimate doom. The asylum trembled as darkness dissipated. The protagonist emerged, their triumph celebrated. The evil force banished, its power undone. The asylum reclaimed, a battle hard won. In the aftermath, silence reigned supreme, as the protagonist stood amidst the fading dream. A climactic confrontation, a tale of valor and strife, marked the triumph of good over malevolent life. The protagonist emerged, forever changed, their bravery and strength eternally arranged. The evil force defeated, its reign no more, leaving the asylum to heal, its scars to restore. In the darkest depths of the asylum's plight, the protagonist unearthed a glimmer of light. Ancient writings revealed a ritual to be performed, to banish the entity, and peace to be transformed. Gathering the necessary artifacts with care, the protagonist prepared for a solemn affair. With incantations whispered, their voice unwavering, They embarked on a journey of courage and unyielding, each step guided by the wisdom they found. They navigated the asylum's haunted ground, symbols etched on the walls, a path to salvation, leading them closer to the entity's damnation. As the ritual unfolded, energy crackled in the air. The protagonist stood firm, facing the entity's glare. Words of power echoed through the halls, breaking the entity's hold, shattering its walls. Light burst forth, consuming the asylum's dark. The malevolent force weakened, its essence stark. A vortex of energy formed, pulling it away, banishing the entity, ending its dreaded sway. Peace settled upon the asylum, a newfound serenity. As the protagonist completed their act of bravery, the souls trapped within found solace at last. Their torment vanquished, their suffering surpassed. The asylum stood transformed, a sanctuary of calm, no longer haunted by the entity's harmful song. The protagonist, a hero in this haunting tale, restored peace to the asylum, a victory unveiled. With the entity banished, the protagonist's task complete. They departed the asylum, their purpose replete. Their journey marked by courage and resilience, leaving behind a legacy, a tale of deliverance. The asylum now a haven, free from dark strife, thanks to the protagonist's discovery of life. A beacon of hope, a testament to their quest, bringing peace to the asylum, a fate truly blessed. Time raced against the protagonist's determined will. As they implemented the solution, a desperate thrill. The ritual underway, every moment crucial and dire. They strive to banish the entity and escape the mire. The walls whispered with urgency, the air thick with dread. As the protagonist hastened, their steps quick and steady. With each passing second, the pressure intensified to complete the ritual and leave the asylum behind. Chants echoed through the corridors, an incantation profound. As they raced against time, their heartbeats resound. Symbols drawn, candles lit, the ritual reached its peak. They fought against the grip of darkness, determined and sleek. Sweat trickled down their brow, a testament to their plight. As the asylum trembled, resisting the fading night, the entity fought back, its malevolence unleashed. But the protagonist pressed on, their spirit never ceased. At the precipice of success, the ritual reached its zenith. The entity weakened, its power finally diminished. With a final surge of energy, the banishment took hold. And in that moment, the asylum's grip began to fold. Escape became imminent, freedom within reach. As the protagonist made their way to the breach, through crumbling walls and broken doors, they fled. Leaving the asylum behind, their spirit no longer bled. With a triumphant heart, they emerged into the light, leaving the asylum's darkness, their courage shining bright. Time raced against them, but they had overcome. Implementing the solution, their victory was won. As they stood outside, breathing in the fresh air, the asylum's horrors faded, replaced by a new flare. The protagonist escaped, forever changed and free. A testament to their strength and resilience, you see. In the final moments, suspense filled the air. As the entity fought back, its vengeance unfair. A last stand of darkness, a formidable fight. The protagonist braced for one final plight. Shadows writhed and twisted, a sinister dance. As the entity unleashed its final chance, the air grew heavy, suffocating with despair. But the protagonist refused to yield or despair. Dark tendrils lashed out, striking with might, testing the protagonist's resolve and inner light. Every step forward met with resistance and pain. But they pushed onward, breaking the entity's chain. The battle raged on, a clash of light and dark, as the entity tried to leave its final mark. The protagonist's spirit blazed, undeterred, their determination, a shield to be revered. In the face of danger, they summoned their might, channeling courage to stand against the entity's bite. Through the chaos and fear, they fought with grace, in a battle for freedom in this harrowing space. As the suspense reached its peak, the entity waned, its power dwindling, its grip restrained. With a final blow, the protagonist prevailed. The entity defeated, its darkness unveiled. In the aftermath, silence descended, a moment of peace. The danger subsided, the suspense finally released. The protagonist emerged, scars of battle worn, having triumphed over the entity, their spirit reborn. The final moments held danger and suspense, but the protagonist's bravery proved immense. They stood victorious, having faced the test, conquering the entity, putting its darkness to rest. With the danger averted, they breathed a sigh. The entity defeated, its threat gone by. The journey was arduous, but they emerged strong. Their courage and resilience, a triumphant song. In the final moments, danger loomed large, but the protagonist's bravery, they did discharge. They overcame the entity's formidable attack, leaving behind a legacy, one they won't lack. Through trials and tribulations, the protagonist emerged. Escaping the asylum, their spirit now surged, leaving the darkness behind, a newfound light. But forever changed, in the wake of their fight. The asylum's doors closed, a barrier behind, as the protagonist stepped into a world more kind. Breathing in freedom, a weight lifted away, yet scars of the journey forever to stay. Haunted memories etched deep within their soul, a reminder of the horrors that took their toll. The asylum's darkness had left its mark, but the protagonist emerged from the shadows, not stark. They carried resilience, forged through the fire, with wisdom gained from their harrowing desire. No longer the same, their perspective now wide, they walked with a strength that could never subside. The experience transformed them, shaped who they'd become. With empathy and courage, a battle that was won. Leaving the asylum, they embraced a new start, carrying the lessons forever in their heart. Forever changed, but not defined by the past. The protagonist faced a future that would last. They would carry the asylum's story in their stride, a testament to their strength, a journey they'd confide. Escaping the asylum, they left it behind, but the echoes of the experience would always remind of the darkness they faced and the light they found. Forever changed, in the asylum's hallowed ground. In the quiet moments that followed their escape, the protagonist reflected, their mind agape, the horrors witnessed within the asylum's walls. A haunting tapestry, their memory enthralls. They closed their eyes, but images would not fade. The screams, the whispers, the shadows that swayed. The echoes of fear, etched deep in their mind, a reminder of the darkness they left behind. They pondered the depths of human despair, the twisted souls trapped in the asylum's lair. Their empathy deepened, their heart now aware of the struggles unseen, the burdens they bear. Haunted by the memories, they vowed to bring light to those who suffer in the depths of the night. The asylum's tale would forever resonate, a call to action they couldn't abate. Reflecting on the horrors, their purpose took flight. to make a difference, to chase away the night. In their reflection, they found strength anew, to fight for justice, to bring hope that's true. Haunted by memories, their mind tangled in a web. Unanswered questions lingered, a lingering ebb. The asylum's echoes reverberated in their soul, leaving them searching for answers, an elusive goal. They sought closure, a resolution to find. In the remnants of their memories, the truth entwined. Haunted by the encounter, forever changed. They carried the weight of the asylum, rearranged. Seeking understanding, they embarked on a quest to unravel the mysteries, lay their doubts to rest. The aftermath, a reminder of the journey they faced. Haunted by memories, in their heart, the experience traced. As the protagonist's story draws to a close, hints of a sequel, a continuation, arose. Whispers of darkness, lurking in the air, leaving readers with a sense of lingering dread to bear. Unresolved mysteries, secrets left untold. A doorway cracked open, a tale yet to unfold. The asylum's shadow still looms overhead, leaving a seed of unease, a sense of widespread. What lies beyond, in the realm unknown? Readers left yearning, their curiosity grown. A lingering dread, a chilling anticipation. The story's end, just a new invitation